Well, it literally all comes down to this, and I should probably wait to make this video because I feel like as soon as I upload it and tag it, it'll come out that the decision that the Detroit Lions have to make. But a decision on James Houston has to be made by today, according to Pride of Detroit. Now, Dan Campbell got up there in front of the media today. He was asked about James Houston. He was asked about Khalif Raymond. It looks like Khalif Raymond, he's going to miss another game. It really does look like that. As far as James Houston goes, I would be kind of shocked if he didn't play, because as of this moment, I don't believe there's any Detroit Lion all season who their 21-day window has opened that they were not elevated to the active roster. James Houston would be the first for that to happen. Check this out. This is coming from Pride of Detroit. Says, with his elevation window set to expire on Wednesday, which is today, Houston has one more practice to prove to coaches that he's ready. After that, the Lions will have to make a decision, and they just have two options to choose from, because his 21-day window opened December 28th. And just like that, it has been 21 days. I can't believe we're already 17 days deep into January. Number one, if he is ready, the Lions could activate him from injured reserve and in turn would have to release a player from their 53-man roster to make room. Two, if he's not ready, the Lions will not activate him and he will return to the injured reserve, thus ending his season. Or he could be released outright from the team. That is crazy to think that James Houston went from a problem to no problem at all. It looks like this could be the end of James Houston's time in Detroit. I mean, it's just how crazy this thing could go, from coming out of nowhere last year, getting 8 sacks in 7 games, playing the first 2 games, breaking your leg, going on injured reserve, and for weeks now, because even before his window was open, James was saying, hey, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. And it kind of, I guess it's a little bit troubling that Dan Campbell seems uncertain about how good he's doing. Like, you think about the human body and you cut yourself, right? By mistake, and immediately within minutes, your body is repairing itself. And the same thing happens, with an internal injury as well. But you're not going to get a ton better in a day. If you have a serious, significant injury, a day, 24 hours is not going to make all the difference, that much of a difference. Just like Sam Laporta. Sam Laporta was injured, same injury as Travis Kelce. Travis got injured on a Tuesday. We played them on a Thursday. There was no way he was playing. If that game was Sunday, I think he still wouldn't have played. However, if that game was 7 days out, I think he would have played. And that's the same thing with, the more time, the better. So you're talking about for 6 weeks now, it's been seeming that James Houston is almost there. He's almost there. He's almost there. We open his window. He's almost there. He's almost there. He's almost there. So now literally this is the end of the road for James Houston. And it's crazy to even think that the Lions could release him. Now check this out. James Houston is an exclusive rights free agent, which basically means that he's bound to the Detroit Lions. If the Detroit Lions want him on the team, he will be on the team. He has no choice. It's a series of things that has to happen, but the Detroit Lions have first dibs at him. And if he wind up playing, it's some type of, you can look it up. I don't know it off the top of my head, but he basically is guaranteed to play for the Detroit Lions if they want him to. They have all the control in this situation. Crazy to think that he could go from a breakout star to not even on our team. But, that's getting ahead of ourselves, really. I just threw that in there because Pride of Detroit's article. But let me know, what do you think is going to happen? We'll probably know in the next, watch, I'll release this video and then it immediately comes out. But James Houston, will or won't he play? As a matter of fact, this could be it right here. Let me see and make sure. Okay. James Houston had a full practice. So today is it. Shout out to my guy, Mr. Poole. Will or won't James Houston return to the Detroit Lions? But let's take it one step at a time. Do you think he will be activated? I'm going to say yes. It's 2 reasons. One, because no player has not, if I can remember correctly, has not been elevated to the active roster. And 2, I truly think the Lions were trying to give him as much time as possible, because this is the latest it's ever been. I don't think anyone has come down to 21 days. But I'm going to say yes. James Houston is going to be. How effective will he be when he returns? I have no idea, but I think James Houston will be back. Let me know what you think in the comments below. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. And also, it was very tough for me yesterday to ask for what to be handouts. And I got a lot of great responses in the comment section and things like that. And I might have an update for that, so I would definitely let you guys know. But I will say this. If I don't wind up using any donations and you guys would like them to be returned, I can do that. Okay. So I will know more Tuesday if the Lions do indeed come home or have a home playoff game. So I definitely will let you know. But I appreciate everyone who's donated. And even if you can't, it's not a big deal. It was probably one of the hardest things I've had to do on this platform is basically feel like I'm begging here when I know anybody would kill to be in my position. And I'm like, okay, I'm sitting here. Still trust me. It was hard, but the only reason I did it is I'm like, when people tell me that they're experiencing things through me, it was like, well, okay, maybe if I keep that going, but trust me, I'm going to try my best to get there without it the best way I can. So I just like, well, if I didn't put it out early, then it would have been too late later. So anyway, I appreciate everybody. And yeah, you guys are awesome, man. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. And thank you to everyone just for watching the videos, man, subscribing to the channel and things like that. Let me make sure nothing else is happening. Okay, one more thing. Don't forget, we have crossed 18,000 subscribers. At 20,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away the previous Lion. It is this one is 48 inches. That one is 33. Believe it or not, you can fit 2 of those into this Lion here. It's insane. So I'm kind of figuring out ways to do it. And trust me, you'll know when that giveaway happens. It'll happen after I hit 20,000. So like immediately after that, we'll go. So subscribe to the channel. You have to be a public subscriber as well. How you do that is you open, if your subscriptions are hidden, meaning nobody can see them, if they go visit your page, then they're private. I can see who's a public subscriber and who's not when you're on my page. So anyway, I know the latter half of this video was nonsense, but you guys are awesome, man. I really do appreciate it. I had trouble sleeping last night because I was just like, Derek, you're a bum, bro. Are you really asking for donations to go to a game that... So I don't know, man. I just felt bad. Anyway, take care, guys.